was an attack that could have been forestalled?
Well, I think from preliminary investigation, that should be left for the police. They are the ones that are now investigating. They have sent a very high-powered investigation panel, and I don't want to, and I wouldn't want to say things that could jeopardize what they are doing. But in our own case, what we had discussed with the security agencies was that they should use the two approaches, the soft approach and the hard approach. But we wanted to avoid the hard approach as much as possible. You know, the soft approach is reaching out to leaderships of opinion leadership and leadership of the people that are supposed to be the combatants, talking to them, making them understand. The hard approach is for the security forces to go very hard on these people. But these security forces are Nigerian security forces. These people are Nigerian citizens. They are not some enemies that are somewhere there that, you know, facing the Nigerian military or the Nigerian security forces that could be shot at sight. So our soft approach, that is mediation between the leadership of the different warring group, was beginning to yield fruit. People were beginning to create an understanding, and then all of a sudden this attack happened. We were really, really taken aback, and it's actually unfortunate, it's regrettable, it's actually condemnable that an attack could occur at a point when we were trying to achieve some peace.
Yeah, well, some people, I mean, did you receive any intelligence whatsoever? Did the government of Adamawa receive any intelligence whatsoever that some people had been gathering? We hear that there were mercenaries who were around Newman community and, you know, even the Dempsey area, and that they were seen openly brandishing weapons. Did the government of the day receive any information to this, in this regard?
No, I think, let me also tell you something that confused the entire system. Within the period that this attack occurred, there were a lot of rumors. People were busy, giving false alarms all over. And they even overstretched the security agencies. The security agencies were ready to protect, to work with them. I remember that the security, the service commanders had even relocated to Numan. They set up a command center. They were working very hard to ensure that they save everybody. But where you have a situation where you have 1 minute somebody tells you to the left there are people gathered, you go there, you don't meet anybody, then the next person says to the right there are people gathered. That was why, you know, the Air Force had to be invited to go with their surveillance aircraft to do an aerial mapping of the area and all the movements in that place. A lot of some of those stories that were bandied at that time were actually not true. So it was very difficult.
The testimonies of the people whom we interviewed in Numan local government, the testimony of the local government chairman, the testimony of some of the youths in that local government who alleged that the police sat pretty and did nothing about it, that they were under the trees. In fact, some of the youths say, well, they say we should go forward, that they will come right behind us. Have you heard those testimonies?
Yeah, but don't forget that the chairman and the leadership of Numan were the ones that reported a particular gathering to the DPO. And the DPO led some policemen to go and confront the people. And we lost about 7 policemen. And when I heard them again say that the police were using the civilians as human shield, I wondered. So what happened to the 7 policemen that were killed? Were the bullets or whatever that killed them, did it jump across, you know, the human shield? The police were working with these authorities. But the thing is that these security agencies must be very careful because they are confronting Nigerian citizens. You cannot use maximum force on your own citizens. You can only try to mitigate, you know, the breakdown of law and order in a place and make sure that you protect the innocent. And that was what they're doing.
But we've seen the breakdown of law and order right now in these communities. I mean, Dempsey, which borders Newman, suffered a breakdown of law and order, despite the fact that the IG had visited just last week to build confidence. And even now, the VP has visited, to also